Good day, everyone. Welcome to our monthly heart-to-heart talk here in Canaan. While I was recording this, I thought we are able to go back to church and see each other again. But seems few more weeks to go before we could see each other again. Are you excited to see each other again and be back on site to church once again? Or perhaps you are getting the habit of watching the service online, service at the convenience of your home. I must admit that after months of being online service, it seems that I'm also developing a habit of being in my comfort zone. In one of the Sunday, I even managed to cycle 25 kilometers in the morning, have my breakfast, take a shower, turn on the TV, and watch YouTube and be at the service at 10. While I was reflecting this online service, I used to say that before that being in Canaan Church is so convenient that we have a good church facilities, we have aircon, a cushion chair, good audio, video, very convenient as compared to many churches around the world. But now being online church, it has become even more convenient. Looking back, I asked the question, is this the church all about? As I mentioned to my fellow elders in one of our meeting, that one thing that I'm afraid that once we open up and be able to gather physically on site, again is for the church member to think that they are making sacrifices just because they can attend Sunday church service on site. I hope this is not the case for us. I hope you will get excited and be back together again, once again on site. As we read in Hebrew chapter 10, 23 to 25, which we are very much familiar with, it's being preached more often this day. Let us hold tightly without wavering the hope we affirm, for God can be trusted to keep His promise. Let us think of ways to motivate one another to acts of love and good works, and let us not neglect our meeting together as some people do, but encourage one another, especially now that the day of His return is drawing near. Two things I want to share that inspired me in this verse. First is motivate one another by act of love and good works. This is probably difficult if we are not seeing or talking to one another. Being on site paved the way for us to motivate one another and encourage one another. And this is what Christian does whenever they gather together in the ancient church. Going to church may not be always enjoyable or easy. The church is not beneficial because it is a church. It is beneficial because we become immersed in a community of support, encouragement, challenge, and ministry. Jesus may not demand that you serve in the church, but that does not mean that He will not ask you to participate in one. If you subscribe to our Singapore Canaan Church YouTube, I encourage every one of you to watch Pastor Brian video blog on Equipped to Serve. You can learn a lot in how you can serve in a church. I believe that serving, especially in the church, is a privilege, and we should seize all the opportunity in whatever we can and whatever capacity that we are able to do so to serve in our Lord and mighty King. Second thing that inspired me is meeting together. I think the early Christian church, this is their normal practice. They devoted themselves to apostles' teaching, to fellowship, sharing in meals, in Lord's Supper, and into prayer. I think the key word is together. Being in the church means being together. As we belong to a community, we aim to grow together, share together, work together for the furtherance of God's kingdom. As a church, it's important that we all aim to meet each other in cell group as well as in a congregation. I hope that all of us will have a hunger and thirst to physically and worship together once again. Few weeks from now, we will probably back physically on site in church meeting. I want you to be registered, and once again, once that happens, I want to meet you and see each other again and serve in a church community. Online church is okay for now in this kind of environment we are in, but this is not the norm. See you all soon. Be safe, and God bless you all.